because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Set to get this drive underway, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make it.
Because now doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Baker with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Sheldon Richardson able to get him for a loss of about 3. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's getting him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Rams 21, 49ers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A gain of 45 yards.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. And it's caught. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Play to John Brown. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
Kamara. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco
That's me, D.
touchdown.
That's me.
San Francisco.
Alvin Kamara taking it in. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Good. Makes the score.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball.
The defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it rolling. 3 picks last week, 2 here now in the first quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes trying to take the ball downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Garoppolo. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets, they got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Garoppolo now. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. Garoppolo lost the football. And the Rams have got it going away. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Crack that nigga.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
And the fumble last week, now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
With the score, Rams 21, 49ers 7.
On first down, Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
Man, what kind of throw that was, Kaepernick?
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick.
46-yard line.
They'll give this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Kaepernick now on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Hayden Hurst with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Going after right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
To Alvin Kamara. A gain of 7 yards.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. William Jackson with a pick. Look at this. Big gain. Fumble. They're really calling a touchback. No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Kaepernick now to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. It's up and good, and they're in control now. 35-7.
35. 49ers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Turn there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Philip Lindsay, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. And the route is on here in this first half.
Rams 42, 49ers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
On second down, Camaro. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
A 2-yard gain brings up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do.
Come on, man. Catch the ball right, bro.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch the ball.
Here's incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
To 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he's able to bring it 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Being chased out left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, John Ross. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
The kicker on.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play that? Now Garoppolo loose for football. And the Rams have got it back. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
14-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 11.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
To the sideline and incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is indeed good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Hello?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Enough to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
A gain of 2.
From the 25 on second down. Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Ross on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On second down, here's Kaepernick. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. John Ross, 57 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Rams 59, 49ers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Hey, come on, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers.
Complete to
Jonnu Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers able to get this back to some measure of respectability.
His kick is
good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw is Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Chasing Pierre-Paul, his second sack of the night. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo, flush to his right. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bet.
For the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 37-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And now it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allow that.
And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped him to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And maybe a small measure of a thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick six.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. As the man is lost complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. The 22 more yards there and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. John Ross, 30 yards. And the Rams just continue to pour it on.
His kick.
And this one through the uprights and good.
The score, Rams 73, 49ers 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 59 yards.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Complete.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And goal at the 2-yard
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Flushed out right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
The kick is...
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
At their own 33-yard line.
set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for John Ross. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, it's Kaepernick. They'll find Lindsay here. Past the 20. And all the way down to the 5. A huge play that time for the Rams. 41 yards. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyrell Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He lets it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
They certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's Kaepernick. This is caught. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Rams 87 49ers.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change? And now here's another interception. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the score. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator and let it run.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a jump. All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
Kaepernick now to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. to start all smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
It's second down.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. The throw over the middle taken in. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Able to get this to Gordon. Stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
This one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Kaepernick's going to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they...
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Garoppolo now, first down throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.